Hi viewers, welcome to Akshay Vlogs and Crafts. Today, let's listen to Hariviyasar's story. Hariviyasar lived in Vadamadura, very pious place. From birth, he was learned in Vedam, Shastram. A lot of people respected him every time he prayed to Perumal. Traveling to Pandaripuram and other places was his interest. He helped all those who traveled to Pandaripuram and all the places for bhakti. All heard about Hariviyasar's educations and lots of students came from all over the places to learn from him. They stayed at the Kurukulam, learned all the arts and left. Learning and also helping Guru in his daily works was their duty. Hariviyasar often goes with his students to temples and places and do his prayers and return. In that way, he wanted to visit Puri Jagannathar and hear his darshan and have his darshan and return. So one day he took a few students and started for Puri. In those days, journey through the forest is very dangerous. Since Hariviyasar was very devoted and had the blessings of the Lord, he and his students went through the forest and there was no disturbance in the forest. In the forest filled with wild animals and there's no sunshine because the trees are fully covered. It is very dark. They were chanting Hari Nama and on the way there was a beautiful village. The rivers were very pretty. Fields were green and its coolingness and the open fields attracted Hariviyasar. So he wished to rest there with his students. There was a Kali temple. They made a temporary shelter near the temple and stayed there. A villager came with his family to Kali temple, did pongal and prayed. Then he brought a goat and sacrificed it with a big knife and gave it for Kali. When it was killed, the cries of the goat disturbed Hariviyasar's silence and his peace. After this, with his family, he had lunch and he was very happy. Vedam learned Pandita Hariviyasar could not come over this, get out from the shock of the goat's death. What a cruel thing to do. We can't stop people giving sacrifice. Don't want sacrifice should be informed by the goddess to her people. We should not stay in this village any longer. At this very moment, we should leave this place. He decided, got up, and ordered his students to get packed and leave the place. He is learned in every art and is a Pandita, and with his students he was staying near the temple Kali. Kali was very happy on this matter. She did not wish him to leave the place with regret in his heart. So she went and stood with respect in front of Hariviyasar sadly. She said, learned person, after coming to my place, you and the students are living with anger and hunger. It is giving me sadness. Wait until the afternoon Uchi Kala Puja ends. Please take food at the temple and then you can leave. Hariviyasar did not accept Goddess Kali's request. He said, Dear Devi, you are Dushta Devade, that is evil goddess. You accept Sakare Pongal and also accept the sacrifice of the goat. Is this what you need? If you are happy, who am I to say no? I can't stay here even for a moment. My heart is not happy. I can still hear the death cries of the goat. It is ringing in my ears. He said with a shiver and closed his ears and started to leave with the students. The goddess followed Hariviyasar. Pandita, please stop. What should I do? Please tell me, she asked calmly. 1 second, Hariviyasar stood. I will not accept killing of lives. You must give your promise. If you promise, I will stay for a few days and then leave, he said. Kali was very happy. She promised. She brought all of them to a temple and asked of all of them to sit down. As the killing of goat made the place dirty and was not clean, she cleaned the temple by herself. She did all the work by herself. She gave all the necessary items to cook for Hariviyasar and his students. Food was prepared. It was very, very nice and tasty. It was served on a clean banana leaf in front of Goddess Kali Sannidhi. Hariviyasar did the Naivedyam for Goddess Kali. Goddess came in front and took her food and accepted and was happy with it. She was happy with the way they did the preparation and presentation. She asked Hariviyasar to stay a few more days. I will stay as per your request, but before that, there must not be any killing of lives or sacrifice. You must order all the people of this place. It is food for them and for you. It is very good for them and for you, she said. Goddess Kali accepted this, and on the night she went in the dream of the ruler and said, from tomorrow onwards, I will not accept anyone to kill or do sacrifice of any lives in my temple. No one can bring a goat or a hen or a cock near my temple. I am happy with vegetarian preparation. This is my order, she said. The ruler also next day informed all the people of the country. Goat and hen and cock sacrifice there now was stopped, and there was Sakare Pongal and Ven Pongal and was very happy, and the food was very tasty. It was very nice place now. All respected Goddess Kali's order. Goddess Kali's change of heart, the reason for it was Hariviyasar. This was heard by the ruler. He invited Hariviyasar. He praised Hariviyasar for stopping this sacrifice of animals. And he also said, please come and stay at my place too. Since you made Goddess Kali listen to you, I would like to get your advice as well. Hariviyasar agreed, and the ruler built a madam for them, for Hariviyasar and his students. All devotees going to Puri Jagannatha Chatiram go through this way. They stay here, have food and rest and leave the place. Hariviyasar stayed there for 1 year. Then he went to Puri Chetram. The ruler and Goddess Kali sent them students, Hariviyasar and students. The students followed their guru. He had the darshan of Puri Jagannatha, then went to Vrindavanam, and then had the darshan of Krishnan. Then reached Vadamadura. The Lord gave darshan with his Rukmini and said, stay here and devote to me fully and happily. Hariviyasar with his students stayed happily there in Vadamadura, daily chanting the Lord's name. One day, Hariviyasar left his body and reached the Lord's feet. The end. Please like, share and subscribe. Thank you friends. Bye bye friends.